in the conference. And I just want to point out that for their home games, they're actually 13-6-1. But when they're on the road, that is where they have really struggled. They are 3-14 on the road, and that has been a key. That's been bad for them.
I remember at one point they were, I believe, 1-8 or 1-7 on the road. So
right. Picked up 2 more wins, but at the same time, they are definitely struggling on the road. You got to win those away games.
Got to be able to win 3/4 of your games at home and half on the road, and you're in good shape. At the top of the second, it's Albaugh leading off, and he spins one out to second base. Lambourne throws on to first in time, and quick one pitch out there for.
He got that one off the top of the bat, and it was a good pitch on the outside corner. Just turned his hands over and spun that one out to the second baseman.
Beautiful day out here at Serpico Stadium. Not a cloud in the sky. Sunny, 70 degrees. Couldn't ask for better baseball weather.
No, this is exactly how you want it.
The right fielder, Travis Kreitz, will stand in now. He takes the first pitch off speed, a little bit low. Here's the 1-0, and he hits one out, and it's going to fall in past the diving Lambourne for a base hit. A little dunker right into right center field, and there's a one-out base runner for Kutztown.
Yeah, that's what the Texas League blooper.
Lambourne sort of leapt for it, tumbled over, and just out of the reach of his glove.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort. He came pretty close, but those are the ones that really hurt you as a pitcher because they're not hit too hard, but they're placed precisely where the hitter wants it.
They'll bring up Todd Rubendahl, second baseman, the right-handed hitter. McAllister set, checks the runner, and deals home.
And from a pitching standpoint, for those little bloopers, that really mentally that might be discouraging to a pitcher because you're not getting hit particularly hard, but they're just falling in inconvenient spots.
Pitch was a little bit high on the fastball. Ball one as he steps off and throws over to first, and back with a dive is Travis Kreitz.
It's interesting because he's pitching out of the stretch, and when their runners aren't on, a lot of pitchers like to feel they have more power when they're pitching out of the windup, but in this case, McAllister is doing the stretch.
McAllister deals home, and the pitch is popped foul behind the backstop. A ball and a strike to the righty, Rubendahl. Rubendahl hitting at .329. He's part of a long list of 300 hitters for this Kutztown team, as they have 8 of them. The 1-1 is lined into left field, a base hit. So runners on first and second now with just one down, and Kutztown has something going here.
Yeah, and he got the pitch a little bit inside, left it a little bit over the plate, and he got his hands in on that and drove that to left field.
2 straight base hits, and runners on first and second with one down for the shortstop, John Dawkins. Dawkins, a bit of a shorter guy. McAllister checks the runner at second and deals home. Fastball high for ball one.
Now typically when there's no outs with a guy on first and second in the lower part of your lineup, you like to bunt. But with one out, you tend to stay away from that.
Here's the 1-0, and that's popped up on the infield. I believe the infield fly rule's in effect. The umpire calls it, so it doesn't matter whether it was caught, but it was. That's a big out right there. Keeps the runners at first and second, and now you have the number 8 hitter coming up.
Number 20, Brandon Hickey.
Good pitch. Got him to pop it up, dropped his shoulder a little bit, and got the out.
It'll be Brandon Hickey, the first baseman, and he's hitting 8th in their order, I said, but he's hitting .341. Not too much pop, though. 8 RBIs. No home runs. First pitch a little bit low for ball one.
And that's where the disparity is between this year and last year. We had an abundance of guys hitting over 300, the 300 mark, and this year it's only 2. So, that is definitely a key point where we are struggling.
First and second, 2 outs. Pitch is spoiled foul down the right field line. The runner at second is Kreitz. He singled, and then Rubendahl singled after him. McAllister missing a little bit with his pitches here in this inning. as opposed to last where he was working quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp last inning. We got a 1-2-3 inning. Moved in and out of his pitches pretty efficiently. So look for him to, if he can do that right here, he'll be all right.
Ball and a strike to count. McAllister a long set, now deals home. Ooh, dropped a curveball in there for a called strike. That was a gutsy pitch, but a good one.
Yeah, it was really sharp. Had a lot of movement on that. And if he can continue to, stay on top of that curveball, that's going to be the key to his success today.
1-2, what do you think he does here?
Might go up the ladder with a high fastball or go even further down with that curveball.
McAllister deals home. It is another curveball. This one in the dirt, though.
Yeah, usually for a pitcher, you want to just keep continually changing the eye levels. That is the most efficient thing you can do as a pitcher. It's just keep changing the eye levels, inside, outside, high and low. So look for him to maybe go up the ladder here.
2-2 the count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. McAllister deals home, and the pitch is a fastball, a little bit inside, 3-2, and now with 2 outs, the runners are going to be off on the pitch. McAllister needs to bear down here as an extra base hit will definitely score 2. Might not even have to get to the wall to score 2 with the runners going. And they take off, and the pitch is skied our way. Just in play, but out of the reach of any fielder.
And
We're kind of in a zone here that might be a little dangerous, guys, right?
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, geez, good thing the iPad's a little covered, and we got some of these metal bars in front of us, but... someone's late or early on one, and we're in a lot of trouble. McAllister set. Runners off. The 3-2 is swung on and lined in the gap in left center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall, and it's going to score 2 runs. Around third is Rubendahl, and stopping at second with a 2 RBI double is Brandon Hickey, and it's 2-0 Kutztown.
Yeah, he left that one, caught too much of the plate, and he shot it right in the gap between center and left. The more the hitter keeps working the count, fouling pitches off, it's going to swing in their favor because they get the timing down. So, and that's particularly what happened in this instance.
Now, they had no chance at getting the runner who was coming from first, especially with him running on the pitch, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter, Thomas Romano. Takes a first pitch fastball over the inside corner for strike 1. Brandon Hickey, for him that is his first double of the year. First extra base hit of the year.
Oh, well. Came at an opportune time.
Curveball drops in there for a strike, and it's 0-2 quickly to the number 9 hitter, Romano. Playing left field today.